Don't make me carry that worthless crap.
That is not acceptable. Imogene is missing, and I want her found.
She's not missing, Mother.
Do you know
So
where
did you
she
find
is?
out what happened to the courier?
That doesn't
Your
mean...
sister is missing, and I want her found. What else is Edward for, if not to keep the family safe?
Mother, Edward has better things to do than sending someone out to find Imogene. Again.
I can't believe you don't care what happens to your sister.
I'm not going to have Edward drop everything just because Imogene decided to take a lover again.
Jack, how dare you speak so disrespectfully about your sister? Imogene is out there somewhere, maybe even lying dead in a ditch, and you don't even care.
Mother, will you let it go, please?
I can't bear to think what might be happening to Imogene right now.
If she wanted us to know where she went, she would have told someone.
I don't think you're even listening to me, Jack.
We've been over this, Mother.
Did
If
you
your
not
father
off,
were here,
or
he'd
what?
send someone to find Imogene.
I'm not Imogene's babysitter. If she chooses to go off without
When do I get
telling
paid?
anyone,
We'll get to
that's her
that.
business.
First, I need to know what happened to the courier.
Some raiders set up camp near Parsons and ambushed him.
She's a grown woman.
I took care of
She's
them.
perfectly capable of looking
I don't like
after
raiders operating so close to Parsons. I hope this isn't the start of something serious. What about the serum he was carrying? Did you get any of it back?
herself.
There was only this one vial left.
Oh, good. I was afraid we wouldn't get any of it back. Here's your pay for the job. I'm throwing in a little bonus for bringing back the serum. That was good work. Now, as far as what's next. Oh, hell. I guess it's time you met Wilhelmina. Jack's not gonna be happy about it. Come on.
What happens to your sister?
Jack,
Whoever
I'll
lives
take care
here
of it.
must have made a deal with the
Mrs. Cabot,
devil.
don't worry. I'll send someone to find Imogene.
Thank you, Edward. I can always count on you. Why can't you be as devoted as dear Edward?
You shouldn't indulge her, Edward. It just makes her more impossible to deal with next time.
Just doing my job. Speaking of which, here's all we got back of the last delivery.
fuck was that?
What the?
Let's do this!
That's how we do things around here.
Hi.
Thanks for your help fighting them off.
What did they want?
They were raiders. What do you think they wanted? Everything we've got. Anyway, we...
only opens with a key.
Okay, so who let the cleaning robot loose in here?
Excuse me.
I don't need anything right now, thank you.
Whoever lives here must have made a deal with the devil.
Can't pick this. Would need the key.
Here's the situation. Emma Jean is Jack's sister. You probably figured that out yourself. She's, a little flighty. Impulsive. From time to time, she runs off. Usually with a new boyfriend. Then I send somebody to bring her home.
Do you know where she's gone?
No, but it shouldn't be too hard to find out. She's been spending a lot of time in Good Neighbor. At the jazz club there, the third rail. Somebody there must know something. She's not known for keeping her mouth shut.
What if she doesn't want to come home?
Obviously, as one of the family, you can't just knock her in the head and drag her home by her heels. Usually, by the time I send someone after her, she's gotten bored with the whole thing and is ready to come home. I'm sure you'll think of something. You're supposed to be resourceful, remember?
All that, right?
Come on out!
I toss out the troublemakers. Keep that in mind.
Looks like we got another freak just won't fit anywhere else.
Yes.
Like an
Yeah.
earthquake, starting to roll. I felt my world shake, out of control, like a world war starting to brew. Baby, it's just you, like a cyclone.
Excuse me.
Smell that? That's freedom.
Buddy, I need to be a lot more high or a lot more drunk.
'Cause baby, it's just you. You leave me
So, back. Drink some more. They must
Hey.
be crazy, Joe.
Ever been to kill or be killed? Some fine-looking weapons.
We're all paying for it now. Down another gun. Everyone's gonna have to step up next time. Get attacked.
Yeah, I got your back. Don't worry.
You're blocking my light, man.
Hey,
Peace, brother. Hey. Hey. Magnolia can really sing. Only reason I come here.
baby, it's just
Charlie.
Hold her up. Forever hold your damn mouth shut.
Yo, do you know Imogene Cabot?
Name rings a bell. Kind of balmy. Haven't seen her in a while, though. Try Magnolia. She likes to make friends with people. She might know more about this missing bird. Magnolia! This guy wants a word.
What's the matter, handsome? Don't tell me you didn't like the song.
Weird for me, though. Too real.
I just wanted to talk to you.
Well, I thought that's what we were doing. Now, there's something special about you, isn't there? Don't tell me. Let me guess. You're a survivor, aren't you? I bet the whole world could stand in your way and you'd just keep going. So what brings a man like you to my part of town?
What do you think?
We're all trying to forget something, are we? I think you and I are going to get along. So it's my turn to answer questions, right? What can I do for you?
Do you know Imogene Cabot?
Imogene? Sure. I know her. I haven't seen her in a while, though. Were you a friend of hers?
She's missing, and her family's worried about her.
Well, I'm glad somebody's looking out for her. She seemed like a body that could use looking after.
Please, tell me what you know.
There was this preacher fella who used to come in here all the time. One of the slick ones. Always going on about remaking your life and so on. Most of the customers wouldn't give him the time of day, but Imogene, I don't suppose it hurt that he was easy on the eyes. Intense. Some women find that irresistible.
Pam, would you come over here a minute?
Is there a problem, Miss Magnolia?
No, this fine gentleman here was just looking for Imogene. Do you happen to know where that preacher fella came from?
Brother Thomas.
Yes, that's right. The one Imogene was always hanging on.
Had to throw him out. Wouldn't stop bothering customers with that salvation racket. Kept going on and on about joining him at the back bay. Then he'd shove those stupid flyers in your face. Here, I kept one of them.
just in case he didn't pay his bar tab.
Well, thanks, honey. You were a big help.
Anything for you, miss.
I hope Imogene's all right. I didn't much like the idea of her going off with that preacher fella.
Excuse me, miss?
You again. It's my lucky day.
I was wondering if we could get to know each other better.
Oh, really? Go on.
You, me, an evening walk under the streetlights.
And then what?
Music.
I knew you were something special, all right. Let me get my coat.
Yeah. Let's get out of here.
Let me get my coat. Too long. Thank you. I'm afraid my first love is always going to be the stage, though. I hope you understand. I just can't get too attached. I'll see you around, good neighbor. When I'm up there singing, I'll be thinking of you.
Hey, Magnolia.
I'll see you around, good neighbor.
I just clean up around here.
Claire. Claire.
Your buddy McCready's got a rep here in Good Neighbor. Bad attitude. Good aim.
Excuse me.
Welcome, neighbor. We're always glad to see a new face around here. Tell me something. You ever feel like this whole world is broken? Do you ever wonder why things can't be the way they were in the good old days?
I'm looking for Imogene Cabot.
Oh, I'm sorry, but Emma Jean is indisposed right now. She's not seeing visitors.
I just need to make sure she's okay.
You've got my word. She's fine. She's just staying in her room right now. Not that it's any of your business, but she and I are just having a little relationship trouble. You know how it is. She's not seeing anybody until she cools off.
I'm a friend of the family. Maybe I can talk some sense into her.
Blah, blah, blah. Why are you even talking to these morons?
Look, the truth is, we had a little, disagreement about her joining the movement. She got kind of violent. So I locked her in there until I could figure out what to do with her. If you're willing to take her off my hands, let me unlock the door for you, and then she's all yours. I've got to warn you, she's way stronger than she looks. It took all of us combined to even get her locked up in there. She's all yours, neighbor.
You must be Imogene.
Don't tell me. Jack sent you.
You're Jack's sister? I was expecting someone a bit younger.
You really know how to flatter a lady, don't you? Just to be clear, I'm Jack's younger sister, the baby of the family. Once I get home and get some of Jack's serum, I'll be back to my usual stunning self.
Jack has a serum that reverses aging?
It's more like it halts aging. I started taking it when I was 32, so normally that's what I look like. You'll see once I get my treatment. I was well known as one of the belles of Boston society, back when there was any.
What happens if you don't get more serum?
Oh, I don't think we need to worry about that. I've gone without a treatment much longer before with no lasting effect.
Actually, there's only one vial of the serum left. Raiders got the rest.
I'd better get home before Mother convinces Jack that she needs all of it. That he could still be such a mama's boy at his age is ridiculous. I'm so disappointed in Thomas. He seemed so interesting at first. But after we came here, he turned out to be just another brute. He actually thought he could force me to join his absurd cult.
I hope you don't need to say goodbye to your boyfriend.
Thomas? He wasn't my boyfriend. We had some fun together, that's all. Besides, he shouldn't have locked me in here. Oh, I'm not going with you. You can tell Mother I'll be along home before too long. I just need a drink first.
That's fine. I didn't need my eyesight anyway.
You can tell Mother I'll be home soon.
Try again. I think it's clearing up. Edward, switch to single sideband modulating. Can you hear me? Go ahead. This is maddening. Can you hear me now? Edward!
Inside the building. You're reading. Something to
Damn, the signal is strangely weak. Edward, switch over to the Hartley modulator. Do you copy?
Gee, now. How's this?
Oh, that's done it. Edward, what's going on there?
We're under attack. They're inside the building.
Inside? Can you keep them out of the basement?
I'm trying, Jack. I've never seen raiders that... For God's sake, Sammy, the doorway, right there. Sorry. Things are a little busy around here right
Not now. Listen, if they're inside the building, you have to go to the office and shut down the elevator.
Oh my God, it's happening.
You can't risk them getting to Lorenzo.
Oh my God, it's happening.
Elevator. You been around...
Edward? Come in! Edward! There's no signal at all. Lost him.
What's happening, Jack? If these people are inside Parsons, if they free him...
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I always knew it would end this way. I never should have allowed you to lock up Lorenzo in that place.
That isn't helping, Mother. And as I recall, using the serum was your idea, not mine.
So what are you going to do?
I said I'll handle it. I'm thinking.
What's going on?
That was Edward. He's at Parsons, the old asylum. They're under attack by raiders.
Oh?
It's strange. The guards have held off raiders before without any trouble. I don't know what's gone wrong this time.
What happened?
The guards at Parsons called in that they were under attack. Edward went to help. I've only just been able to raise him, briefly. I didn't get much, but it sounds like the situation there is nearly out of control. I wonder if these could be the same raiders that stole that last shipment. If some of them had used the undiluted serum, it could explain their unusual success against Edward's men.
What exactly does this serum do?
I suppose it's time you knew. The main benefit of the serum is to halt aging. My family and I are all over 400 years old. But it also confers other side effects, especially in the undiluted form that the raiders stole. It increases strength and resistance to all kinds of physical damage. So at least some of these raiders may be much more dangerous than the ones you're used to dealing with.
If you're 400 years old, then you were born before the Great War.
Yes, I think you were too. I'd say mid-21st century?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
You're right. I was just curious. Is there anything else before we get going?
Where do you get this serum from?
My father, Lorenzo Cabot, is confined in Parsons. He became dangerously unstable after handling an artifact he found on an archaeological dig in Arabia. He gained various seemingly paranormal powers, as well as becoming increasingly irrational and violent. In the end, I had no choice but to confine him, for his own safety, as well as ours.
Jack, are you sure it's wise telling him all this?
In the course of my attempts to cure him, I discovered that the artifact had introduced anomalies into his blood. So the source of his insanity is also the basis of the treatments that have prolonged all our lives. The irony isn't lost on me, but if he were to escape from Parsons, I would lose my father forever. I will not allow that to happen. Not to mention that the artifact has made him paranoid, homicidally violent, and endowed with
Exactly what abilities does he have?
enhanced strength, unusual resistance to most kinds of physical damage. Oh, and a kind of local telekinesis, which appears to be projected by the artifact itself. That's why I've built a dampening field into his cell. Which is why we really need to stop these intruders before they turn it off. Hold on, weren't you off looking for Imogene? Did you find her?
Yes, I found her. She's fine.
Oh, good.
At least there's one small comfort on this terrible day.
You'll be wanting to be paid, of course. Edward usually handles these things. Caps is what you use for currency, isn't that right? Here, I hope that's the right amount. Before we go, I need you to understand something. When we get to Parsons, you need to do exactly what I tell you. Nothing more, nothing less. Is that clear?
Why is that so important?
If these intruders have gotten past Edward's men, they may have freed Lorenzo. I'm the only one who understands exactly how to deal with him. Is that clear enough for you?
Okay.
Good. Make sure you have whatever you'll need.
Jack, be careful. And try not to hurt him.
I love Father at least as much as you do. But you know as well as I do that if he gets free, there will only be one option.
Don't let him come to that, please.
Forever. I refuse to let that happen after spending so long trying to cure him.
You there, caravan or raider?
What?
I said caravan or raider. Which are you?
I really don't understand what you're asking.
Seriously? This is Bunker Hill. All the caravans in the Commonwealth come through here, and every raider outfit in the area gets protection money to keep their paws off the market and our homes. So there's only two types of people coming through here, caravans and raiders. Which are you?
I'm here on my own.
Freelance, huh? All right. Come on in, but no gunfire. Market's open. You can do as much trading as you like.
Oh, we've got to see what's inside this place.
That thing was wearing my face.
Military business only. Can't talk while I'm on duty.
I'm just here between jobs.
Yeah.
Hey there.
So what's your story? Looking to trade? Rob me? Or
Uh-huh. Let's see what you've got.
Oh, I have a little bit of everything.
Pleasant change, not having to look over
Hi,
your shoulder.
I'm Meg. You new to the hill? For 10 caps, I can give you the tour. Nobody knows a place like me.
Any chance I can get it for free?
Fine. The market's in the back, bar's in the corner, and the outhouse is over the wall. Bye.
Hi there.
Must be weird living in a vault.
Out of my way, Wastelander.
I'm half tempted to join the railroad.
Hey,
All this shit.
you.
Seen you before.
Talk some
If you need
sense
a
into my
doctor, let's get you
numbskull son.
examined.
Getting involved with the railroad is just trouble.
It's always good to help people.
I have no problem helping people. Since, though?
All I do here is help crusty old caravan hands, no offense, go blind off rot gut. At least the railroad's fighting the Institute. And why not save sins?
Might as well go off and join the Deathclaw Preservation Society.
What did the Institute do to you?
Ah, Gary. He is, well, was one of Cricket's hired guns. He hits the road and comes back to find his wife missing.
Yeah, so the Institute kidnaps people. I'm not saying I like it, but the world's a dangerous place. It's not your job to save it, and dealing with the railroad...
I wouldn't mind getting some service here.
Where are my manners? If you want a drink, talk to me. Need a bed? Well, hit up Numbskull over there.
Fine place to sleep right here. Reasonable rate.
Hi.
Got every liquor from the Commonwealth here. Benefit of being the caravan trader's favorite
How the
bar.
heck are you?
Not now, Chief.
Nah, I quit
Yeah?
doing that a long time ago.
Hey again.
Never paid
Working
enough.
on a
and
slogan
I
for
hated
this
being a
surgery.
sitting duck.
I'm thinking
I'll keep
the
that in mind,
doctor
Joe.
is in,
Thanks.
pain is out. That might be false advertising. Let's just talk shop.
So, you're a doctor?
Veterinarian, actually. And don't give me that look. Bones get set the same way whether you got 2 or 4 of them. So let's talk about you and what kind of help you need.
Yeah. Take a look at me, Doc.
Go over your symptoms with me.
Think I soaked up some rads out there.
Blood pooling in the gums, signs of anemia. Yeah, we better clean... All done. Any other complaints?
No other complaints.
All right. Don't ruin my hard work by dying out there.
Hey there.
Bar's open. Just don't get so drunk you shoot up the place.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Make it snappy. Other customers are waiting.
Huh? Market's the white building with all the fancy columns.
It's the artifact that's made Lorenzo so dangerous. I'm sure his psychosis would be cured if it could be removed. But so far, all my attempts have failed. It's fused too tightly with his nervous system.
Excuse me.
We need to get to Parsons.
not going to need that stuff anymore.
Feel that? It's called fear.
I'm well aware of the apparent conflict of interest.
Lost him.
Father being the source of the
Trouble and give up already.
Just die!
Goddamn arms it!
Give me